My landlord thought he could evict me until I pressed play in court and his whole story collapsed. The case started 8 months ago when Randall decided my lease renewal would come with triple the rent. When I said no, he sent a 30-day notice claiming I'd violated noise ordinances and damaged property. Complete fabrication. But I had no proof, or so I thought. My neighbor Beatrice knocked on my door the night I got the eviction papers. She's 73, barely leaves her apartment, and has lived there for 22 years. "I heard you're in trouble with Randall," she said, handing me a flash drive. "I've been recording everything for 3 years. Audio from my security system." I plugged it in and found hundreds of hours of hallway conversations. Beatrice had documented every interaction between Randall and his tenants. What I discovered made me sick. Randall had been running a scheme for years. He'd pressure elderly and immigrant tenants with fake violations, scare them into leaving, then jack up rents for new occupants. On the recordings, I heard him coaching his maintenance guy Vince on which pipes to leave leaking, which locks to break, which apartments to make unlivable. There was footage of him damaging units, then billing tenants for repairs. The worst part was his harassment patterns. He targeted people who couldn't fight back. Mrs. Lopez next door hadn't spoken English well, and he'd threatened her with deportation over fake lease violations until she left. The couple in 4B were grad students working night shifts, and Randall scheduled noisy repairs during their sleep hours until they broke their lease. I spent 2 weeks organizing everything. My dad helped me find a tenant rights lawyer who took one look at my evidence and smiled. "This is airtight," she said. The court date arrived and Randall showed up in an expensive suit with his attorney. They'd prepared this presentation about what a problem tenant I'd been, how I'd thrown loud parties every weekend, how I'd punched holes in walls. They had photos of damage from different apartments and tried to pass them off as mine. When my lawyer stood up, Randall looked smug. Then she pulled out the laptop. "Your Honor, we have audio evidence that contradicts everything." The first clip played. Randall's voice filled the courtroom. "Vince, I need you to mess up the plumbing in 7C. Make it look like tenant damage. We'll bill them, then when they can't pay, we'll evict." The judge's expression changed instantly. We played clip after clip. Randall threatening tenants. Randall admitting to falsifying documents. Randall laughing about cycling through vulnerable people who wouldn't lawyer up. His attorney shuffled papers nervously. Randall had gone pale. The judge asked for a recess. When we returned, she denied the eviction immediately. But then she did something unexpected. She asked my lawyer to submit all evidence to the district attorney's office for criminal investigation. She also issued an emergency order preventing Randall from evicting any current tenants pending a building inspection. That was yesterday. This morning, I woke up to 47 missed calls. Not from Randall, but from someone identifying as a federal investigator. Apparently, Randall's properties are connected to a larger network, and the recordings Beatrice gave me contained voices discussing things beyond housing fraud. The investigator wants to meet. She said to come alone and bring everything. She also said something rattling around in my head all day. "Mr. Randall isn't who you should worry about. He's just the middleman. The people he works for don't like loose ends, and you just became a problem for them." I'm sitting in my apartment staring at the flash drive. Beatrice hasn't answered her door in 2 days. There's a black sedan parked across the street since 4 a.m., the same one I noticed following me from the courthouse. My phone just buzzed. Unknown number. The text says, "Don't go to that meeting." I couldn't fit what happens next in this short video, watch the rest down below.